Breathing in, there is awareness of breathing in. Breathing out, there is awareness of breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. In, out. How do we become conditioned? Neglect, Abuse, and Trauma, Part 9. Abusive parenting styles. Besides traditional forms of child abuse, one could consider certain parenting styles as borderline abusive. From the overly strict or even militaristic tough love approach, to the overly lax or no boundaries approach, where virtually anything goes, where the child becomes conditioned to expect always getting what he or she wants, whenever he or she wants, and further grows into adulthood expecting the same from others as well as society itself. If it makes them happy. Perhaps childhood nutrition is one of the more passive forms of abuse that goes largely unnoticed, with potentially devastating consequences, as many parents allow their children to eat, or outright feed them, only what pleases them, or otherwise makes them happy or obedient, even if this means the child consumes copious amounts of junk food, laden with sugar, preservatives, and other chemicals that can adversely affect their behavior, as well as his or her learning and other cognitive abilities, not to mention higher risks of becoming obese and even diabetic. Opening ourselves to abuse. With the proliferation of social media, we humans have phenomenally expanded our potential spheres of influence, along with our vulnerability to various forms of verbal abuse and even harassment, including criticism, ridicule, and rejection, as well as humiliation and even threats of violence or retaliation. Opened ourselves to far more suffering than we could ever experience in our physical world alone.